Hello and welcome to my channel, and today I've got another diamond painting kitting up for you. So this is going to be for the 26 for 26 challenge that I'm doing, and it's going to be this one. It's the mystery kit, Landscape Nature by D Rusty Rust. I have no idea what this is going to be look like. I got it in the mystery box. It was a mystery kit in the mystery box. Yeah, no clue. Let me get you zoomed in and we'll get started. I've got my pen to write on because I've even put in some extra blank labels for those big pots. So pen, scissors to get in the thing. We remember the tumble dryer sheet. I've got the tray, and the reason I have the tray is because I'm incapable of pouring drills in from this tumble dryer sheet without spilling them. And I've even, thank you for the suggestion, Kristen. Yeah, I've tackled the snake, so we are literally going straight for this. We're going in, basically, is what I'm trying to say. We're not going to waste time. I need to be quick. The last one I did when I was kitting up Annabelle, it was 1 hour 50 minutes it took me. So this is 58 colours. Annabelle was 57. I can't have it take 1 hour 50. I don't even know what I was doing. Just wibbling. So that cannot be allowed to pass. So we'll just give that a little pat. We're going to go and put that straight in the tray. Yeah, so that's why I've put all the labels on. And I've sorted out the snake beforehand. 975, 975. So we're going to aim for 1 a minute is the plan. I don't think this is all going to fit in one pot. So this will be the first of my extra ones. If I run out of ones with labels on, because I was a bit short of those little extra white labels from the sheet. These ones, because down the bottom here. That's because in my wisdom, I placed my arm on this, and then they was no longer on the sheet. They was on my arm, so I lost a few. 975. So hopefully there won't be too many. 975. Oh, this is the only thing about when I have to write on the pot, on the label already on the pot, versus on the piece of paper, as I have bad handwriting at the best of times. It's just like, let's get that lid off. Try not to smudge the ink like I did last time. No, I don't need that. I'll go straight for this. Now, obviously I've seen the colours as I was wrestling the snake to cut them up all and, you know, separate it all. Get in there. By the way, pray for no static. I have no time for static. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that up there. I'm going to put that up there. And no, I don't want to wait for 976 because that is not necessarily what I'm going to do. 3820. Remove the rubbish so that I don't forget what bag. It's still not beyond me to forget what I'm doing. In fact, probably I should get the pot out first, shouldn't I? 3820, 3820. Keep saying 3820 and I will not forget. 3820. That one. And I've also got, I've not even opened it yet. I literally got it straight out of the fridge. This is my little guilty secret for when it comes to fizzy drinks these days. Because I'm not allowed many fizzy drinks these days. Because I get reflux. Oh, but it's so hot. I'm just going to put it there where I can spill it. And yeah. We're going to have a little San Pellegrino as my hot weather treat. Because in the UK at the moment, in fact, I think it's most of Europe, but it's not even unique to us. We've got a heat wave going on. I posted this on my Discord on Sunday, which is when it was just sort of starting. And these are the temperatures we're dealing with right now, and it's just like that would be hot for us even in the midst of summer. But for May, it's just, well, it's broken records 2 days running. Oh no, get in there. 2 days running, it's broken the hottest it's been for May in the daytime, but also the hottest at night. It's just not cooling down. It was midnight last night, and it was still 26 degrees, which I don't know what that is. 80 something? I don't know. But it was hot, and I was very glad for the air conditioning, which... apologies if you can hear hum in the background. We just have a little portable air conditioner. Most properties in the UK do not come with air conditioning. So we bought a little portable one a couple of years back. But it means it's like it's always has to be close by. You know, it's not cooling the whole flat. So, what number was it? 838. Because it's not cooling the whole flat. Obviously, it's just cooling the area that I'm in. So it's fairly close to me. 838. Nice chocolate brown. But yeah, lots of browns and reds in this. So I'm guessing it's an autumn scene. Could do with some autumn weather now. Could do with it cooling down a bit. Because it is crazy hot. Still, good job global warming isn't real. It's just a conspiracy. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to take the lid off to write this. And then I won't write like an idiot, hopefully. Right, I've already started to write like an idiot. How does that look like a J? 8, 3, 8. I'll just scribble through that. And this is why everything takes me so long. It's like a minute of colour. I can do this, but then I get sidetracked by J's and things. Right, dropped one. Where did it go? There again. So, how are you all? I hope you are well. I hope you are not melting like me and this entire country at the moment. Right, let's move that there. Get rid of rubbish. On to the next one. 938. 938. Let's get the pot. 938. And we're going to open up my tumble dryer sheet. And I'm going to pour it straight in. But yeah, so it's been a week since my last kitting up, which was Annafel. Annafel won the vote. I shouldn't say prize. All the bots will pick up now on there being prize. And yeah, get loads of spam. Anyway, sidetrack. Annafel won the vote from my 26 for 26, my canvas selections, because I had that and Dark Lilith. So that's what I kitted up last week. And I'm trying at the moment for one a week kitting up to keep me on schedule. 938. I need another pot. Oh no, I'm getting through my spare pots already. Hopefully it won't be too bad. If I run out, did I say that at the beginning? If I run out, what I'll do is I'll fill up the one pot, I'll fill up an empty pot, and I'll just put them both to one side so it'll be sitting next to each other. Nearly spilled the drink. 938. 938. So that was better. And so what I'll do is, if you've not seen that video, the choices, or even if you enjoy a good kit up, presumably you do, otherwise you wouldn't be here. But I will leave at the end of this video, I'll leave just up in the corner, I'll leave a playlist for all the videos. So even if you're in the future, and there might be even more videos about 26 to 26, they'll all be there. You won't have to hunt them down. Right, 829. 829. But I've got to say, it's going really well so far. So well. I'm proud of myself. Right, let's get rid of that empty bag. I'm really proud of myself because I'm not the fastest diamond painter in the world. I'm very slow. And I'm also very infrequent. Like, I often marvel at the people who say, oh, like, they'll do that, especially creators and stuff, they'll do that sort of month in review. I do not do enough to have a month in review. But, you know, they'll say, oh, I've painted, this month I painted for 200 hours. Or I couldn't paint as much this month, I only painted for 150 hours. I'm like, oh, it's like an average of 5 hours a day. Like, and, you know, it's not that I don't have that time. Especially as I do not have a full-time job at the moment. I have the time, but I don't have that inclination to sit down and diamond paint all day or colour all day. So usually my average amount of diamond painting, 829, on a normal week would be more in the realms of like, I'll maybe diamond paint 2 or 3 times a week if I'm feeling really into it. And that time that I paint will be 1 hour to 2 hours if I'm feeling really into it. So like, yeah, I'm like, I do in a month, on a good month, that I do in a month what some people do in like in a week. Just so, yeah, I'm very slow. So the fact that I am, what's this, 839, where's my 839 there, the fact that I am already, get this, let me get my printout, because I made a printout. God, I didn't bring it in with me, hang on. See, this is why I can never do things a colour a minute. So this is my checklist. I made this. If you're doing the 26 challenge, you can download this for free from Ko-fi, my Ko-fi store. The link is in the description. Obviously, it doesn't have all the writing in. Those are my choices. But I can see that I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different projects I've worked on. And these ones I've worked on twice. So this is just like a miracle, because what is the day? Today is Wednesday. I filmed that. Oops, that's on the floor. I filmed that 2 weeks ago today, and I didn't actually start it until like the next day, because I spent the evening editing rather than actually diamond painting. So yeah, it's like less than 2 weeks, and I've done 8 out of 13. So good for me. It's so good for me. Right, I'm not going to put it there. I'm going to put it in the tray before I spill it. I know what I'm doing. See, I got so excited by that. You don't understand. For those of you who diamond paint quickly, you do not understand what I go through and how it feels to actually like see things getting done. And it's just, I'm really motivated at the moment. I don't know what it is. Well, actually, I do. I have theories about what it is. Part of it, right, I need another pot. This is my last pot with a sticker on. That didn't last me very long. Part of it is obviously like the checklist is giving me a little dopamine hit every time I can tick off a box. If you are a returnee, welcome back, by the way. But if you're a regular, then you'll know as well, like earlier in the year, like sort of Feb through April, I kind of took a diamond painting break, so I wasn't doing much of anything. And then also I'm getting to do all these things like the kitting ups now, which I love a kitting up. So, you know, that's always fun. And it feels like I'm getting all these sort of little dopamine rushes, like in rapid succession. And it's having an effect. I'm not going to lie, it's having an effect. And that effect is that I'm doing a lot more diamond painting than I ordinarily would. So that's good. Just as well, because oh look, there's put you to one side. Put you to one side. Put you there. What was I saying? The dopamine hit. But I was going somewhere. Oh yeah, but that's just as well, because it is Diamond Art Club's 8th anniversary. 832. I thought I'd thrown away the packet then. Right, 832. So, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be buying anything from there. It's they're doing 100 releases, so the chances are high that I will want to get something. But at the same time, like it's one of them ones like Black Friday. It goes on sale at midnight Eastern time, which is 5 a.m. for me. And there's a chance I would have woken up I could have done it at 5 a.m. on a weekday. Right, I'm going to put them to one side. Put them together. Because my other half is like going to work around that time. 3047. But it's a Saturday. It's just like, there is no way I'm getting up on a Saturday for a diamond painting at 5 a.m. It's not going to happen. If for no other reason, I probably couldn't trust myself to just not press the wrong button. Like, it's going to be a race. You know what it's like with Diamond Art Club. It's all like you know, the stereotypical Black Friday sales from like back back before there was things like Amazon, and people enter the store and it's like a stampede, and people are like pulling and tripping over. That's what it's like. It's like the virtual equivalent of those stampedes, and that is not something I'm going to deal with when I'm half asleep, because that in my rush and being half asleep, that is when mistakes happen, and I end up buying the wrong thing or two of the wrong things and none of the right things. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, besides, it's only a diamond painting. It's only a diamond painting. Like, I know I know it's, you know. Right, let's put these over here. I know we love our diamond paintings, but I hate to say it, it is only a diamond painting. Like, if you don't get it, if I don't get it, do you know what? I'll live. It's just like, I'll survive. It's just like, oh, what a shame I didn't get it. It's just, I don't get this panic that it's like, oh, I might not get it. I didn't get it. I'm so sad. It's just like, oh well. It's just, I'll live. That's not a big deal. Do I want it? Yes. Am I going to survive not getting it? Yes. It's fine. It's fine. I just consider it fate. Just consider it fate, and more people should consider it fate too, because like, it's not good for their blood pressure otherwise. It's bizarre. It's like, we should never. Nobody. It's a hobby which we're supposed to be relaxing to. It's not a hobby that we should be stressing out, racing for certain pictures. But what can I say? It's Diamond Art Club, so we have the whole FOMO thing. It's what it is. What it is. You either accept it, or you deal with it, or you get over it. But one of the things, it's not going away. They're not going to change it. So, just deal with it in whichever way you can. And my way of dealing with it is by staying in bed and being asleep. I find it a lot easier to deal with it if I'm asleep. Right. 420. Let's get that 420 there. I get the feeling with all these poppy up things, it's absolutely going to be a Scotch tape job after the fact, because I'm not confident that when it cools down, because while it is hot, got my little aircon, but it's just, I think it might be just there was some sort of residue on there that I did not notice, and it's too late now because they're all on, so it'll have to be a Scotch tape jobby. So, if you're doing 26 for 26 challenge, how's it going? How is it going? Are you enjoying it, or is that stressing you out? If it's stressing you out, I'm going to suggest right now, just don't do it. just stop. Be happy. This is not meant to be stressful. Right. Oh, all the extra pots. Stop it. Stop it. I didn't have labels for these. I was also hoping to have, because this is a tray of 80, and shall I put that there so you've got something more interesting to look at? Because it's a tray of 80, I was hoping to have a couple of spare at the end, because I did have this cunning plan moment. Right, Z782, which is a fairy dust. It's a brown fairy dust. Interesting. It's a nice sort of caramel. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, especially with the sunlight. I've got the blinds down in hopes that it will fend it off for a bit longer. So it has changed the lighting a bit. But, right, Z. Get out. That little one, he doesn't want to go. But he doesn't know how stupidly stubborn I am. 782, Z78. Right, 782. Right. Yeah. So he was never going to stand a chance, that single drill. Into the tray. And into the pot. The trouble with the fact that I've just done it by whatever colour I pick up from the pile of ones that I've prepared earlier, so to speak, they're obviously not in like the order, so I don't know how many I've done, and I don't know if I'm on track. my video length is about 24 minutes. Might be a little bit different for you because I did go off and get my little what's its face, that piece of paper, which was in the other room. I did leave the camera running. Obviously, I'm not going to turn it on and off. Get rid of that before I make the mistake. This is a nice sort of mulberry red. Oh, there's some hitchhikers. It doesn't matter about the hitchhikers. Leave the hitchhikers, Penny. This is why everything takes you so long. It doesn't matter. You get the hitchhikers out when I'm actually doing the painting. Talking of doing the painting, the way I'm going to tackle this, because it's a mystery, and I thought, do you know what? To keep it a mystery even longer, because I was a bit worried about how I was going to unroll the painting, and even though Diamond Art Club tried to cover, obfuscate, is that the way how you say it? Obfuscate. You know what I mean? They try to hide what the picture is with the symbols by putting different colours on there and stuff, just to try and trick your eye. And right, this is another fairy dust, so this is like a beige one, beige fairy dust. But sometimes your eye, it still gets sort of pulled into some colours and patterns, and I definitely did not plan to look at it through the camera lens, because the cameras, they sort of do a thing as well that can sometimes reveal the picture, so you can't see it with your eye, but the camera does its magic. Right, that's 738. And I thought, well, how am I going to do this? And I was talking to my friend who has just got into diamond painting. Ha ha! Another one caught. So she was asking me how I plan to tackle it and whatever. Right, empty pot. And I'd already told her, one of the ways to do diamond paintings is to cover it all up, and then you pick a randomizer, a number, and you do that square. And she'd been saying, oh, why don't you do that? And I'm like, yeah, I was going to do it. I need to do. I don't know why I've never done that. I could, and I don't know why. I always do this thing where I'm like, yeah, I could do that. I'll do that next time. And then next time comes, I'm like, oh yeah, I was going to do that. Oh, I'll do it next time. It's just just do it now. So, so tomorrow, when I'm not going to do it until I plan to work on the canvas, because release papers, you know what release papers, or maybe you don't, but release papers do not roll very well. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the release papers on when I pull it out to work on it for a start. And then I think what I might do is I might actually, because I'm going to be doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, from top down to bottom. I think if I do my randomizer, and if it's a high number, then I'll just put cover papers on the top half. And then if it's a low number, I'll just do the cover papers on the bottom half. And then that way, 3011, that just gives me a couple of extra times that I'll be able to get it back in the box, because there's going to come a point where all them papers are on it. When you roll it, because the papers are quite stiff, all the corners just come up and it all peels. It's a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, that'll give me at least a couple times, and then I don't know, I'll have to get one. I think I'll probably put it on a, when you get the coat hangers that have the trousers, pants, as you say in the US, and then I'll just hang it up. I don't usually hang my canvases. I usually roll them back up if I can, but this one, yeah, 676. If I'm going to keep it a mystery for that little bit longer, did that thing again where I shake the empty pot. Don't know why, because I'm stupid. Yeah, so that is what the plan is, to do that. And I've never done it that way. I've never done a painting that way where I've just picked out a random square before. I think Rebecca does that a lot, doesn't she? She's got June Waffle coming up as well. So what she'll do is she'll pick a square, number all the squares, and just pick a square. And people do it as well, I think, for at Christmas. They have sometimes you could, some of the calendars, the advent calendar type paintings, they're done in sections, but it's up to you which section you do. and because they're like self-contained pictures, and so they'll do like that sort of lucky dip, I guess, for want of a better word, the lucky dip style of choosing where you diamond paint. Anyway, I've never done it before, so yeah, that was a very long-winded way to say I've never done it before. But that's what I'm going to do for this one. It's all about mixing it up. This is going to be a very long-term project because what did I say? It's 106 centimeters by 70. I mean, it's. Oh, I don't know why I do this to myself. Like these really big canvases. To be fair, I didn't deliberately do that one to myself. I mentioned before, it came in a mystery box. I did not purposefully choose this canvas. It chose me, but clearly it knows. It knows. She likes her big canvas. I bet it's full of confetti as well. I think I say that like it's a bad thing. I'm looking forward to it. But it probably will be because it's a landscape. So let's get that. Let's get that one. So yeah, that's going to take me forever. I'll treat it as yet another background project. But at least it's going to get off to a good start because I'm doing it for 26 for 26. Right, what am I doing now? 801. This is another big one. I'll stop giving me. I mean, it makes sense. Obviously, the bigger the painting, the more likely, like, the amount of colours it is. All the spare bags. I've got all the spare bags. You know, they come in those big sort of oblong cellophane bags, drills. Did that come from there or did that come? Yeah. I've got all the spare drills for that in there because it even has the label on for like the name of the painting, so it doesn't even matter where I put it. As long as I remember where I put it, doesn't matter where I put it as long as I remember I put it there because it is identifiable, and then I'll just top it up when I need. Right, 801. Mama, there we go. It's the butterfly. No, the bow tie. The bow tie. And it was bank holiday weekend this week in the UK. Well, actually, no, it was Memorial Day in the States, wasn't it? I think for us, it's just the bank. What do they call it? Is it the spring bank holiday? No, I don't know. It's just May bank holiday for us. It's not Memorial Day, but yeah, we did. It does. I must say, in the UK, usually we bemoan our bank holidays because it nearly always rains, but instead it was sunny, but it was very hot. So in a way, only the crazies went out in the heat. But there is that phrase. That phrase is very true. Mad dogs and Englishmen that go out in the midday sun. So true. It's like the first bit of sun, we're just like cooking. We're out on the sunbeds. The park was packed at the first sign of sun. So yeah, we do like our sunshine, and I don't know why, because it feels like in a way many people is like still hanging on to that legacy of like traditionally people always said, oh, we have bad weather in the UK. It's not actually true, and it's never been true. What we have is highly changeable weather, so it means like, you know, we get this hot weather. And look at me talking about the weather again. I told you the other day, we like, the Brits like to talk about our weather anyway. But what it means is like, you know, you'll be in Europe, and when summer comes, that's it. Summer has arrived, and it stays until like September or whatever. Whereas in Britain, because we're like, it's got the what's it called? Gulf Stream. Gulf Stream runs over the UK, and it moves back and forth. So it's not a fixed point. Sometimes it goes more north, and sometimes it goes a bit south. And what it means is like, because it's constantly moving. I spilt some there, and I found a brown one as well. That can go up there. Because it's constantly moving, it just means that one day it'll be sunny. One day it will be rainy, and that'll be like that all through summer. But less and less, that's less and less a thing. This last, I'd say, well, at least decade or so, it's just like our summer tends to be a bit more reliable now. So I don't know why people are still Oh look, I've got. Oh, that must have been static or something. Look, I've got 2 in there. Why didn't you tell me? I don't even know where. Do you know what? It doesn't matter. Let's just put this here. Maybe I'll see on the video where they came from and I can save them. But where's I going with that? Yeah, but it's been for a while. Like these days, mostly when our summer comes, it's sticking around a bit more. So I don't know why we have to do this lobster thing, because I guarantee I could go out and there. Well, if I still worked in an office, let's put it that way. If I still worked in an office and I'd gone to work yesterday on Tuesday, guarantee there would be like lobsters, burnt people every time. 3834. 3834. And it's just like, oh, it's fine. You know, the sun isn't going to go away. It's going to stick around. It might go away briefly, but it seems to come back more and more. It just yeah, it's all a bit strange. Us us Brits, we have our quirks. Let's just leave it. That's putting it politely. We have our quirks as a nation. Right, 814. So we've got a lot of dark reds in this. Looks like deep. I don't know if it's like red trees or we've got some bushes. I have not even looked up the artist to see the style of paintings that he does, because in case it like accidentally, because it's obviously quite a long painting, so I thought it might give away if there was a lot like a sort of a very wide landscape that he did. It might give it away that which one it is, and I'm like, I don't know why. Sometimes, most of the time, I don't actually care about spoilers, but every now and again, I get this little bee on my bonnet about some particular thing that I don't want to be spoiled. And this apparently is going to be one of my bees, because I'm like, I'm going out of my way to not get spoiled in this painting. I mean, if I did get spoiled, it wouldn't be the end of the world. Plus, I have the worst memory ever. Even if I saw it, I just like I probably by the time the speed I go, by the time I get to the end or halfway through, even like I'll have forgotten what I originally saw anyway. Look, why are these all sticking to me? Stop it. Behave. Oh look, that one's in. Which one was it? Was it this one? I can't remember. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're going for speed. Don't get sidetracked. Don't get sidetracked. We're at about 35 minutes. I don't know. It does not feel like I've done 35 colours. I've still got a big pile of packets to go. Right. Get rid of the rubbish. Put that loose one there. 729. It'll get quicker though, because I think I've got a lot of the bigger packets all went through first, which need these 2 pots. And I'm soon going to be going on to the smaller ones. So it'll just be single pot and then I'm done. I hope. Will this fit in a single pot? I hope so. Did I finish my thought earlier? Probably not. Where I was saying that I was hoping to have spare pots left over at the end. And the cunning plan. And that did I get? I don't know if I got as far as saying what the cunning plan was, but the cunning plan was to take all the spare pots and from all of my whips and combined, I reckon I could make another kit, which means I could kit up another painting without having to buy any storage. That is the cunning plan. But I've got to say, it's starting to look a bit bleak. Oh look, I forgot. I found 2 with labels on that was the end of the row. Right, let's put them there. And yeah, lost my train of thought. 3045. It's gone. Whatever. It might come back to me. If I could remember if only I could remember a hint of what I was talking about, then I might be able to figure out what I was saying. Oh, well, I was talking about getting the extra kit wasn't I? What was that? 3045. 3045. And not having to buy extra storage, that was it. I don't think there was any further point I was going to make. That was my only point. I am now pointless. Oh, look, you don't fit either. Yeah, I've got these two, and then I've only got 5 more empty pots. It better hurry up and stop double potting, otherwise I'm going to need more pots. Right, 30. I can write this one. 3045. 3045. Well, I spilled it. Right, hang on. Right, I think I've got them all. Thankfully, we do not appear to have any static today. I'll take my wins where I can get them. Right, so that goes. Let's get this back. 3045. Where does that goes there? And then that can go up the top, and that can go in the rubbish. Right, back on track. Back on track. We're still beating the sun. Just, I can see it. It's coming. The sun, and it's not so much the sun that's well, the sun is a problem, but also the fact because I have like panelled windows, so you get the stripes. It's not even about having just a bit of sunshine coming across the table. It's like that is stripy sunshine. 831. 831. There we go. Once again, I did not make a list of anything to say. Not a lot's happened to me in the last week. It's all been about this silly challenge. Silly challenge. I didn't mean it silly. That sounds like an insult. I just mean the way I go silly over the challenge. I'm pretty sure I am on the spectrum somewhere because I just hyperfixate a little bit. So 831. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been, because it was so hot at the weekend and I didn't want to go out in the heat. I did diamond paint. 831. Right. Okay. What have we got here? 437. So it's just me, my stream of consciousness, which can be dangerous because then I say things that get me into trouble, and the sweet sounds of ASMR with me pouring drills into pots. Right. 437. I had a surprisingly positive response is the word I'm looking for, to where I said I was thinking about doing 437. 437. There we are. Thinking about doing some ASMR videos for when I was not in the mood for talking. And yeah, it got a surprisingly positive response, I'm happy to say. So I might give that a go. Next time I'm feeling unsociable, and I'm going to do it out on my balcony. But so it also has to cool down because I'm not doing it in this crazy weather. But when it's cooled down a bit, and things like that, and when I'm feeling unsociable, then I'll go and sit on my little balcony in the city, London. I don't know where all these road drills are coming from. Like, I'm not seeing any fly out, and yet I keep finding them. They must be sticking to me. But yeah, and then it'll be like a diamond painting. So you'll have the little. I swear I felt something then. The little shake. But also I was like, there it was. I knew there was one because that is not that colour. It'll be the shakes, but also like London traffic. I have to do it quick though. Soon, not quick. Soon. 677 when it cools down, because the kids will soon be on like half term. So we want the screaming kids. I'm always talking about the screaming kids. I think I've got about a month. 677, that fits. Got about a month before they start to break up. So I just have to be grumpy before then. And then you hear what I hear. To be fair, like I don't want to be fair, that isn't the right thing. Basically, though, like it sounds silly, but because I've lived in London all my life, I don't hear a lot of the background noise. Like it's like for me, it's just like white noise. 915. So I'll probably do it, and everybody's like, "Oh, that's so noisy. How do you live with that?" And I don't hear it. I don't hear it. 9 times out of 10, I will not hear things. I mostly hear it when I'm filming because then I'm a bit more sort of aware. Come on, this is going to fit. We're going to make this fit. There we go. It's snug, but it made it. 915. Where did that go? There. So I don't hear all the like the screaming and the traffic and the sirens. And I mean, in the evening, because I live in a residential area, like it does quiet down quite a lot in the evenings. So there is less traffic. There's obviously not the kids at the school. The emergency services don't need to use it as a through route because there's less traffic on other roads. So they'll prefer to take, the shortest route versus the quickest route. Because in the daytime, like it might be longer, but it's still quicker. 115. 115. So we've only got one AB in this kit. It's the red one. I might. Trouble with when it's a mystery, like it's very difficult to add extra bling because you don't know what you're adding bling to. So unless something becomes really obvious as I'm doing it, then I won't be able to add more special drills. But I think it's got. Hang on, what's it got? It's got 2 fairy dust, and 1 AB. So yeah, it is what it is. It's not a huge amount of ABs, and there's not a huge amount of fairy dust, to be honest. I think one of them was just 1 packet, which I've got here, and the other one I just had 2 packets of drills. So for this size of painting, it's not massive. I'll have to see. Right, 680. There's a lot of that. 680. Right. Put this in here. This is not going to fit in one pot. At this rate, I'll have to go and get more pots. Oh no, my cunning plan. My cunning plan may be thwarted. At this rate, I won't even have a trash pot. Oh look, I spilt them drills again. Get in there. Please start to be small. Small bags. I made the right mess. There we go. 680. They can go together. Good job I put the lid on that. That was about knocked over. I'm going to have a drink. I will spare you the slurpy slurp of my orange, blood orange. Not just orange, this stuff. They do an orange version as well. It's a bit more like sort of Fanta-y, for want of a better word. Fanta. I don't know if you have Fanta in the States, but or Tango. That kind of just orange. Do you know what? I'm gonna do this. Let's try one without the tumble dry sheet because there doesn't seem to be a lot of static. She says, as she can't get them out. But the blood orange one is just like it's a little bit more tart, if you know what I mean. It's just a little bit. It's got that sweet orangey taste, but there is just that little underlying sharpness to it that I like. 3046. Please start to fit in all one pot, please. Thank you. Come on. Yay. Okay. 3046. Try this one. Go that way. 830. I'm going to do that. I think for the bigger pot, for the bigger bags, it's saving me some trouble later on. Is my theory with the static. And you threw all them. This is why I can't be trusted to put them straight in the pots. I can barely get them in the tray. Look, I spilt one out of there. Oh, yeah, this is definitely a two-potter again. Oh, no. Hopefully, what I'll do, I probably should have done it from the start. Didn't think about it. Is I'll start on like these mini pots first. If I use up those drills, then that makes the pot available again. So it just has to happen. All I need is for those drills, those particular colours. Come on, get out. To also be in the mystery square. Because I cannot pick and choose where my symbols are. We are letting fate decide. Fate might let me down. Right, so I think this is going to be a two-potter as well. Really? So even though it's 58 colours, it's going to be 80 pots. I know it. Oh, this one's statically. Good job I did change my mind and put it in the little sheet. I don't know why that one. Most of them have been pretty good. I don't know why this single bag is leaping at me. I'm not wanting to play. Get off. Get off me. There's loads in there still. Come on. There's like 7 or 8. 422. Well, let's pat you down first. 422. I don't know if I should admit this, right? You know when you're by yourself and you make it like somehow you're having, I don't want to say talking to yourself, but like you're thinking about things, right? And I was out earlier and I was thinking about how hot it was because that's all we think about at the moment. And I was like, right, that's why I'm filming in this afternoon because usually I go to the grocery store to pick up a few bits in the afternoons and I film in the mornings, but because it's so hot I was just like, I'm not going out in the afternoon. So I was like, all right, I'll just reverse it. It's easily done. And I will go to the shop in the morning and pick up me bits and pieces for some fresh salad because we eat very light during the summer. It's just like it's too hot to eat heavy food. So we have a lot of salady type things. So I went out to get some fresh salad basically. Yeah. Oop. And I was thinking about that and how hot it was and how I wanted to, and this is where I just made my own jokes. I was like, right, get out, hit the shop, do my business, get home as soon as possible. And I don't know why I wasn't physically laughing out loud, but I did sort of give myself mentally the giggles because I said I've got to go out. I'm only going to go out and do my business. And it sounded like I was a dog. No, it's like I'm not going out to do that kind of business. But once I thought it, I was just like, what are you thinking? You're not a dog. And then I was just, losing the plot is what I was doing. I'm just like, oh, you're not a dog. Why? You're not going out to do business. And then the next thing I thought was like, I'm going to be recording this afternoon. I was like, don't tell people that you was going to go out and do your business. And so, of course, obviously now have said it, but I don't know. What was I thinking? Like, it was like wording, like my inner stream of consciousness was all sorts of wrong vocabulary. Like, oh. So you'll be pleased to know that whilst I did get my grocery shopping done this afternoon, when I went outside, I did get my business done, but I didn't do any business. I didn't go out to do my business. Oh, there's still 2 in there. And I was like, don't tell anybody. It's all right. That's just between me and you. But then obviously, as soon as the camera gets on, I'm just like, oh, you never guess what I was thinking. Because apparently I have no filter, even against myself. Just like, can't keep my own secrets. Right, 3803. 3803. Where are you? 3803. But I was saying earlier, wasn't I? Just like that's what happens when I don't think about in advance what I'm going to talk about, and I just stuff. I just say stuff. Three. What was that? 3803. Yeah. Oh, where did that come from? 38. Oh, I put things in the wrong order. Maybe it went there. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. It's there now. It's not like I don't have loads of space. Look, these are all the ones where I've got the pots with where I needed a second pot. And because I've run out of the stickers, they're all to one side, waiting for me to knock them over and mix everything up. No. Right, get rid of that drill. Can I do it? Yeah, let's do it. Let's just put it in this one. It's a little one. I don't need the tumble dry sheet for that. Half the time it's getting it out the packet anyway. Right, so that was 498. Very nice red, that. I like that. Really, really deep red. 498. 498. I was saying the other day that this is a club, but afterwards I was thinking that it's more of a shamrock, isn't it? Surprised somebody didn't pick me up on that. You know what YouTube's like. The internet in general. People are usually first along, oh, you got that wrong. Yeah, I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Right. This is 3852. Kind of musty yellow. Musty? Mustardy. Mustardy yellow. So there is this part of me, it's a really nice yellow. This is part of me that wants to know what it is. But I'm relishing the mystery. I'm not relishing all the drills that keep sticking to me. I've never had that before. I don't know what. I don't understand why. Suddenly, everything wants to stick to me today. 3852. 3852. Clearly my magnetic personality. Is this going to fit? Oh no, it's not going to fit. That means I'm going to use my luck. Oh no, could I? Can I? I can do it. I can do it. I know you're all on the edge of your seat. Oh, what was that? It's easy. I've had pots where I've shook it and it doesn't move because I've got so much into it. 3852. So the fact that it moves, easy. Easy. Right, I'm going to put the lid on my pen because it's starting to be a while now, and I think I'm starting to get to the ones that are all going to like one pot it. There's hardly anything in there. But looks like I'm not going to make the hour. 3860. Let's go for it. No, that's 3350. 3860. There. Go for it. Stop wibbling. Can I do? Oh, could I even skip the tray? Wow, I'm a rebel. I could not do this if there was static. But look, let's just do it. Skip the tray. 3850. 60. Numbers. I can do numbers. Next. 3350. 3350. 3350. 3350. Oh, I shouldn't have cut the corner off before I took the lid off. That could have been bad. Right, we're going to do it. If I don't, it's going to fall in the little thingy. Oh yeah. Probably should have started doing it earlier when I realised there wasn't going to be static. That is 45. Rubbish. What's this? 834. Which I was saying it was the lollipop, but somebody said it was like, you know, like a dressmaker's pin. And now that I've seen it, I cannot unsee it. I don't know. I don't know whether I should switch from lollipop to dressmaker's pin. It's certainly healthier. If I go on a diet, then it makes more sense to have the dressmaker pin and not torment myself with candy and sweeties. Right, 3834. Go there. Let me go there, in fact. Next one. That one looks a bit chonky. I do have one pot left. Spare pot. 822. 822. Come on. I might do it on this. Let's do it on that. can do this. I can have it not take. I get sidetracked. What can I say? Go on, in you go. Right, okay, so just doing it in a tray was pointless because it still hopped out onto that tumble dryer sheet. Oh, that's got static, that's why. Of course it would. The minute I stop using the sheet, that's when it decides it's going to be staticky. Thanks for nothing. 882, 822. Good job I put the lid on that already. Right, what have we got? We've got a siren is what we've got. I don't know if it's going to get picked up on the camera. Probably. I would love to say I don't even know what it was. I pulled the blinds, so I can't even be Snoopy. I can't have a snout to see which way it's going and whether it's a police car or a. I think we oh look, we have police cars and ambulances mostly. 300. Not many fire engines. Done. Right. Do you know what? We're about an hour. 732. We're not done yet, but I cut the corner off before I got my pot. 732. But it's going better than the other day. Just. Only just. She says, I forgot. It was so close to the top. This only just fits. So I tipped the pot. Because I am not very smart. Now I'll just have to dab it up. Like the fool I am. Still, it wouldn't be me if I didn't have at least one spillage. And the spillages go. Oh, actually, that's the second spillage. I did spillage earlier as well. I was going to say, as it goes, it's only one spill. That's not so bad. It's not only one. That's my second. But they was both fairly minor spills. Right, let's put that back there. Right, 844. Pot first. 844. And there. The L. So it's not an L. It's like an angle. The L is not L'd, but it looks like an L. But I know it's not an L. We're going to go back to the tray because things are falling out anyway. So I may as well just go in the tray from the get-go. Be done with it. Come on. At least we're in one pot territory now. Apart from this 3371, I think I'm going to do that next. We'll just see if we can fit it in one pot or not. 31. Let's do it. 3371. Where has it gone? Yeah. Let's do U-turn. And I think I will put that on the tumble dryer sheet. There's a lot of drills. There is a bit more chance of static. And even if there wasn't, it's just like there's more chance it'll get annoying. And I don't like annoying. Let's not do annoying. Yeah. There's a green one that come from somewhere. I don't even know where that comes from. It's like a magical one. What was it? 3371 was it? No. No, that was 3371 was the one I've just done there. What was it? What was the green I just did, guys? Come on. Something already. No. Do you know what? It doesn't matter. Whatever. Let's get this in the pot. And it is definitely not a one pot. Stop sticking to me. So let's get our last remaining pot. I don't even have a trash pot. Rude. I'll have to get a little baggie and then it can lay on the top with the kit until I've emptied out one of these ones. Put those two together. Side by side. Right, what have we got left? Two. Oh, still quite a few. Alright, hurry up. 720. 720. Pot. Bag. Corner. Pour. Spill. That's right. I was going to stop trying to put it in the pot because I spill them anyway. And then I'll still have to do this business. Just put them straight in the tray. Accept your limitations, and we'll all be better for it. 3731. That's got static. Why has only some got static? Do you know what? It's so small. I'll just get them in this. There aren't many in here. I can get that. I can manage that. Just be careful. There we go. Just rub that little nozzle as well for the static sheet. Right, what was it? 3731. 3731, which is W. Bam. Who does that? There's somebody I know. It's creative. Oh, is it Mrs. Coffee? Bam. Might be. 780. Corner off. Pour into tray. Why did I cut such a small corner? Just got to do bigger corner off. That's better. Where did that come from? Raining bits. Must have been caught by the fan. As well as the air conditioner, I've got the fan on. Just like, because it helps circulate the colder air around the room as opposed to just like freezing me in place. 780. 780. Get in. We can do this. Oh, it's going to be tight. Come on. Come on. Try not to split out the top again. I do learn my lessons eventually. I'm just a bit slow. That was also a little bit staticky. We can help it in that way. Come on. Come on. There we go. I'm going to do this. Oh, where's that? That was from the one before. The pink one. Which I cannot remember the number. But let's just rub this nozzle. Okay, next. Next. 920. So I think I'm going to start this tomorrow. Thursday. And then that'll be 2 weeks. That's a good way to 920 to celebrate my 2 week of the challenge starting. And this is that's when I'm hopefully, unless you're a member, unless you're a channel member, you get early access. So you'll get this. I'm going to try and get this up edited tonight, and then everybody else will get it tomorrow. So but yeah, for all intents and purposes, this will be like the 2 week anniversary of me starting the challenge. Seems like a good one. I've wanted to do a mystery kit for a very long time, and I've never got around to it. 453. 453. But now, that is the good thing about this challenge. It's just like, I think Katie touched on this. I was watching Katie's Diamonds and Washi, her whip and chat, And she's saying like how well she's gotten on with. Usually she doesn't like having a lot of whips, but how she's got on really well with this one. And I thought she made an interesting point, and I think that is probably why I found it quite, like it's inspired me. And it's because starting a new kit was in the past was such a big deal. It meant I was really picky about what I wanted it to be. Something good. It had to be for the right time of year. It like suit my mood. Like it had to be. I wanted to make sure it was like the right choice. I really sort of thought about what I was going to kit up next, because it was just a decision. It was like that was a kit I was going to be working on for a while. But now, when you're just doing all these little whips, look at it all sticking to me. When you're doing multiple whips, 3853, that problem is gone. Like it's no longer a problem. The closest problem I had was not being able to decide between Anafel and Dark Lilith to get up next. But because I'm working on all these ones, it means I'm able to work on paintings that I think, yeah, I want to do, but do I want to do it now? And then I decide not to, and it perpetually gets put off. Whereas now I'm just like, well, it's not a choice anymore. I can do both. And I think that's what's working out for me. I still don't think I don't think I'm going to be doing 24/7 for 27. I think that might be like the novelty will be gone by then. But for now, well, I don't know. But never say never. Personally, I think there's probably a good chance 890 that I'm going to fizzle out around sort of. I'll probably do my October. Oh, sorry, there was somebody at the door, so I had to answer it. It was delivering. Like we do these virtual walks, both me and my other half do, and my other half had just finished one of his virtual walks, so he got a medal. I forgot it was going to be delivered. So I'm not sure what I was talking about. I think I was talking about how I felt liberated by the challenge. But if I was going anywhere with it, yeah, no idea. Because like the delivery man, right, where does that go? He just like threw me for a loop. He was a right grumpy one as well. Right, delivery. And then I live in like a flat, so we have like a security door downstairs, so like a buzzer, to let them in. So I let him in, and as he came up the stairs, I opened the door just as he like turned towards my door, and he'd already started to push it through the letterbox. I'm like, mate, I just let you in. Could you not really wait the 3 seconds for me to finish opening my front door that you're trying to stuff it in the letterbox? 3012. That's my rant for today. Royal Mail. Like my postman is okay, but the ones that deliver the packages. I mean, I shouldn't. Oh, get out. I shouldn't complain, because half the time it's a crapshoot really about whether they'll actually try to deliver them. Sometimes they just say they've tried to deliver it, and then I have to go to the post office to collect it. And it's like, I was in all the time. You did not try to deliver this package. You couldn't be bothered. Right, 3821. 3821. Very annoying, as you can tell. There was one at Christmas. Like, I didn't even know, because I didn't have the tracking number for it. It was a gift, and I didn't know when it was going to be turning up. They didn't tell me. Like, so I was certainly in, and it was only because the people I bought it from, 52, were really on it to say, you've received the gift that I was sending to somebody else. Give us where they give you the link to drop a review on, I don't know, Trustpilot or whatever. And I'm like, but am I supposed to have actually had it? And they're like, oh yeah, no, it was delivered. I think it was like Thursday, and then it was, oh yeah, it was delivered on. They tried to deliver it on Tuesday, but you wasn't there. When they looked up the tracking, I'm like, it definitely was there. I was here. Right, where's 452? There. I don't know why I pulled a blank on that one. 452. Oh, I know why. Because I've put 453 in the wrong place. So I literally only found out by luck that it wasn't good. And I only had one more day till Christmas. I was like, oh, kind of a bit tight, but it'll be fine. It was not fine. And I only found out by luck. Still, it's a good job I don't bear a grudge, isn't it? That was 6 months ago. I'm still 9:36. I'm still salty. Right. I bet it was him. I bet it was Mr. Grumpy Pants. 936. Get in. Uh, 36. Right. So we're near the end. I've got 4 left. So let's do it early, because I know some people cheat at my game. Right. Let's do this one. And they skip to the end to find out what emoji I'm going to ask them to leave. So I'm going to ask for an emoji now. 9:26, because we're quite near the end, but we're not at the very end. And what I want you to do, just to confuse people as well, just to be cunning, the emoji I want you to leave is, what should we leave it? We'll leave a tree, because this is going to landscape. So leave me a tree emoji, but alongside that, I want you to leave me another emoji of your choice. So 2 emojis, but one of them has to be a tree. And we'll see how many people. I could at the end give an emoji. And we'll see who only leaves the one emoji. No, I'm overcomplicating it. Let's just go for the tree. Go for the tree and an emoji of your choice. Please and thank you. Like it matters. It doesn't. It does not matter. Does not matter. It's just like these are the little things that amuse my head. Amuse me in my head. Like going out and doing my business. The things in my head. It's the voices. 976. 976. The voices made me do it. Right. Then 39. Where did that go? There. Right. Rubbish. Put that away. And this is 3740. 3740. Star. That's what you are. For being here at the end still. You're a star. Right. Trey. I'm losing it. I'm losing the plot now. The gibberish part is starting. 3740. Here we go. It's kind of like a dusky. I don't know if that comes up in there. Dusky sort of purple. Very muted colour. Very earthy. 3740, which makes sense considering the subject matter. 451. Where's that? 451. There. There we go. There's a sort of one of these weird colours. Like it is grey, but it's like a smoky grey. So it's got like almost a hint of brown in it. And some might look at it and think it's brown and think it's like a sort of grey brown. No, it's definitely grey. It's kind of smoky. Smoky. Right. 451. Get that rubbish there. Right, that's it. Look at the holes. All the holes. These are all the pots that I'm going to sort out as soon as the camera stops to make extra bonus labels for, because I do not have them. Right, thank you so much for watching. I will leave that playlist up in the corner for my other 26 for 26 videos. Appreciate a thumbs up on the way out the door, and I will see you all again very soon. Take care and bye for now. Bye.